Come on, bro. Save my stream.
Hi, we're live.
Oh, we are.
Something.
Hi. It's Painting Sunday with Tom and Heather. And we just, yeah.
Hi. Hold on.
Do you want me to do this and then you can start your stream?
No, it's okay. Keep going.
Okay. So we're painting a wall. I'm going to let Heather explain what we're doing. We just finished a live stream on my channel, The Enthusiasm Project. Check it out. There's a video on that channel called I'm Stupid, which explains what this room is and what I wanted to do with it. And then Heather showed up and actually solved that problem for me. And that's what we're doing now.
Yes. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi. Go check out Tom's channel. I'm sure there's a link somewhere, but just look at Enthusiasm Project. Check it out. We're painting this wall gray. It's this really nice off-white, what is this, like a taupe-ish
The
color?
original one?
Yeah.
It's just tan.
It's tan. But we're going to turn this space into an office / vlog studio because you guys know back at my place I used to just vlog on my bed, and I really wanted a space to be able to do that here at our home. And so that's what we are doing. Here's what we got so far. So we've taped up the trim there, and Tom's starting with the roller. It looks like this. And here's our dry erase board. This is my office here. And that's Tom's desk over there. And this shelf used to be up against here, but obviously we moved it because we're painting. Painting it all. So I'm gonna set this up so I can actually help Tom and get some stuff done.
The first time in my life I've had someone help me paint, and it makes things so easy. It makes things so easy that we can actually live stream and record vlogs while we're doing it.
I know.
And still get it done faster.
Pretty crazy.
It's fantastic.
So.
I'm a big fan of efficiency.
Oh, look at this.
Oh. Let's see. How can we see comments?
It's on the other monitor.
On your laptop?
Monitor.
Oh, on the big
The
one.
whole monitor.
Oh, wow.
I got you, babe.
Dang, guys.
I got
I
you.
thought the monitor was just like...
No, I got you.
Wow. So if you send comments, there's a whole monitor that's just...
For the comments.
For the comments.
Popped it out.
It's crazy. It looks
Popped out
great.
that live chat. Join us on your lovely Sundays. Let us know what you're doing.
How your Thanksgiving was.
Yeah.
Heading into the holiday season, what you're going to get me for my birthday next Monday. All
Oh!
those things.
What do you want, babe? Not gonna lie, I haven't even gotten anything.
I don't need anything.
I know you don't need. No one ever needs anything.
No. I just want you.
Oh, you got me, babe.
Every day is my birthday.
That's cute.
I'm super old.
You're Tom's birthday is next Monday.
December 4th.
Yes, you can go give him a nice birthday present by subscribing to his channel.
If you want, if you like it.
Oh, it's the best channel on YouTube.
I like it, I'm a fan.
I'm a very big fan. What are you guys quiet today?
Yeah, everybody's quiet today.
I know, it's because everyone's doing the last Friday shopping.
Oh yeah, it's shopping time, and it's also, this is like the C round of Thanksgiving visits where everyone's like, we had our main dinner,
Yeah.
and then on Friday, Saturday, we went to like our B family and friends.
Our B family.
And now it's Sunday, so it's like the people you're just like, whatever. Here's some potatoes and stuff. We can have our leftovers we don't like.
It's like Friendsgivings.
But like, you know, Friendsgiving. I'm just kidding. If you're out with your friends, it doesn't mean you hate them.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying, if they were like your real friends, it'd probably be the real
Hey,
Thanksgiving.
scheduling is a thing, okay, babe?
It is.
Sometimes you just can't get to it till Sunday.
Sometimes.
Because you got the A and B, which is no choice families.
That's true.
They gotta come first. Otherwise you get in trouble.
You don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah. Do you do one coat or two?
Whatever it needs.
Oh, cool.
I just keep going.
Does it dry even? Like,
yeah, it does dry even. It can't even. Painting can be so therapeutic.
Well, for you, because you're an artist.
Yeah, this isn't art painting, this is just construction painting.
Yeah, so we picked gray because Tom already had a gray. Had this gray, but I mean, I don't know what other color we would have painted it. Obviously, it wasn't going to be white, it wasn't going to be black, but it needed to be a color that both Tom and I could use for our channels and Sharespark Media. And gray just was like the best color that can complement both things. So.
Gray is a neutral color.
Yes.
I love gray. I searched forever to find a genuinely neutral gray. So here's my little ad. This is Bear Marquee Flint Gray.
There you go.
And what I mean by neutral gray, right now it kind of looks, probably looks a little warmer because of the light in here being like a warmer color light. But this is just gray. It doesn't turn purple, it doesn't turn blue. Not that I hate purple or blue, but when you want a gray wall and you paint your whole thing and then your room looks blue or purple and you really didn't want it to, it's a bummer. This is just straight up gray.
There you go.
When it dries, it's gray. End of story. Actually, it matches that thing really well.
Okay. Let's do that. Oh.
So what else? What do we want to talk about? What do we want to tell people about? Last time we were live, I was dyeing your hair.
I know. See, now we're just painting. Lots of painting.
Oh no, last time we were live was the happy hour, the pre-holiday.
Oh yeah, that was nice. Pre-Thanksgiving. Now, I don't know. One of the things that I struggle with, I've been struggling with, it's been an internal struggle. Let's talk about what we've been struggling with.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll start. This is my channel.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're looking, but one of the things is with Tom is like I have been struggling with how to share the story of being not only a girlfriend but Tom's girlfriend, because it's such a life-changing thing and so many things are changing with like what I'm learning and my perspectives, and seriously it's like I kind of feel the same way when I discovered Sharespark. Like there were so many things I was learning and I wanted to share every single thing, but the thing is like there's just not enough time to record and share and then also like actually be in the moment. So I've been struggling with that, but I think with this, when this is done, and I keep telling Tom this, not that we're gonna go into like a fighting phase, but like in honeymoon phase right now, we're just enjoying being in love and stuff. But then once this is ready, we're gonna get into routine. At least I am. And 2018 is gonna be epic, so I'm really excited. And I'm not gonna beat myself up over things, which I was doing.
Yeah, and the two phases to relationship aren't honeymoon and fighting. They don't have to be.
Yeah. Totally. Okay. Can I do rollies?
If you want to do rollies, yeah.
Okay.
You need more paint in the thing?
I don't think so. Nothing to it, right?
No. Just want to get it nice and even, no drips and clips. Get that sweet texture happening.
That is really fun to paint.
Yeah, not bad. It's a pain. Sometimes.
I mean, you just go, it's the setup and stuff.
The setup and the prep.
Yeah, the prep.
But it's like anything, the more prep you have, the easier
everything
else is. A lot of life lessons in painting. So what else have you been struggling with? That's
been the biggest struggle, because everything else is not a struggle. It's just like I need the time to do it. My December project is going to be my class, because I need to finish that for 2017. But I needed this set to be done for me to finish that. So when Tom's going to Nashville, and he's going to be gone for a week, so that's going to be like major recording time for me. My hair is purple, which is another thing I needed. The set will be done, and I'll be ready. So yeah.
cool.
How about you? What are you struggling with? Any struggles?
I mean, I'm always struggling to manage stress, and you're a huge help with that.
Yeah. You're not very stressful though. Like you're just like you get into these like little panicky thingies, but then it's not something that like burdens you. It's just like
it's gotten so much better.
It's like an episode. It's like a 15-minute like oh my god, and then it's like gone.
Yeah, but that used to be days.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell.
I mean, I've been trying for years, and then you've been very helpful with that too. Because you just kind of put it in perspective.
Yeah, you need another person. I feel like it really helps to have someone who, because it's one thing if someone's giving you advice and just telling you like everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
But to have it come from someone who like is in it also and can really understand like is there to witness.
Because that's like sometimes you see this on YouTube channels where people leave comments where they're like, hey, you reading this comment, I love you, you're beautiful.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, that's sweet. I see what this person is doing. They're trying to spread out positivity. I'm not going to hate on that, but it also means nothing to me.
Oh, S is commenting.
Hey.
Can't wait to see how your studio looks. It doesn't bother me that you shared your love story because you're both chronicling a mixture of your business goals and personal process. The way you do anything is how you do everything, an old saying, so watching your process is a creative learning experience. Stress that comes from worrying is the worst. Another person sees what's really going on. That's the thing, because worrying is pointless. Like, absolutely pointless.
Right.
It's just, I don't even know why humans worry. Really, it's so unproductive. It puts you in the worst state of mind to even come up with solutions. It's just not a good thing. But it's a normal thing. It's probably like a defensive human thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's definitely like a survival thing.
Yeah. But it's very unproductive.
For me, it's hard. A lot of my worry comes from external things, which you've seen, which are, what do other people think or expect, and then trying to meet those expectations. In the last couple years, I've been working very hard to get out of that mindset. I've done a good job, but there's like a fine line you have to walk when you're trying to just listen to your own compass, which is like, you don't want to then end up doing it in a way that makes you come off as a jerk to other people.
I know, but you would never do that.
You would
never do that, darling. Like, that is something you have to actively try to plan and do. And even then, I don't think you can do it. You just don't have it in you, and I don't think that's a bad thing.
No, I don't want it. I don't want that.
Yeah, exactly. But Tom, like when it comes to that, worrying about what other people think, it's just, not that I love hearing him worry about that stuff, but it's so reminiscent of the exact same thing that all the same stuff I worried about when I first started for like a whole year. And I didn't have anyone to be like, hey, it's okay. I mean, I had my mentor, Sid, who was a big help. But man, it was just, not only like just in life, personal, professional stuff, but when you're starting a YouTube channel and like all of the world has access to watch your stuff, and you don't know who's watching, and you don't know who's commenting, and people are subscribing and unsubscribing, and you're putting your whole like life into creating these things. And really, I think it's a struggle of every artist, regardless if you're on YouTube or not. And it's a process. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
So right now we're live streaming. Tom's picked up the vlog camera, and I'm just having fun with a roller here. And we're doing good. Really like the sound of the spongy on the tape.
ASMR.
It's an ASMR situation. Yeah. Wait, alright, we're gonna reload here. Oh, there's a lot of
stuff here. Wow.
Why don't you?
Yeah, so S says, we talked about this. Now, AA Plays says, please help me, I'm trying to reach 300 subs, please help, and you can do a nice video. We can talk about that. Hey, look, it's Unfiltered F.
Oh!
Haven't seen or heard from you in a while. That's nice to see you. He says you should paint it green as in a green room, haha. I just got a new spot myself and I'm painting my charcoal. Oh!
Nice.
I can't wait to see how it comes out, Ari. I'm excited for that.
That's awesome.
And then...
Am I in frame, babe?
You're the top of your head is. Let me switch this. Sorry, guys. There's a lot of multitasking happening here. There we go. All right. And S says... So let's see. So both S and Ari were talking about AA Plays, about reaching 300 subs. They were being very helpful, saying, check out my stuff, I'll check out your stuff. This is a good, I think, conversation to have, though. Talk about thinking what others, caring what others think of you.
Yeah.
YouTube subscribers. That is a big thing, because you are not burdened with that.
I mean, I am and I'm not.
Right.
I just know what to do now. Like, I know what should be a burden and what shouldn't. Because the thing is, it's like, I pride myself in not being a slave to subs and views and numbers and stuff, but at the same time, it's annoying if nobody watches and you put all this time into creating things. So I get that, but like now, instead of getting hurt from comments that are like, make more Postmates videos, now I get annoyed because it's like, I've realized this is my paintbrush and this is my canvas and I freaking make whatever I want. And if you don't like what I if you don't like what I make, then just unsubscribe. There's no obligation to watch my channel. And so that's that empowerment of like, people who follow me are really gonna be, they're true fans of whatever it is I create. If I decide to scrap everything and completely make something else, then they're excited to see like what I come up with, and I shouldn't get butthurt over somebody unsubscribing. That's the part I feel like is like the next phase. Because if you're paranoid about every single number, you're never gonna get to that next level, because you're just gonna be like, oh my god, they want me to make this, they want me to make this, I don't know, and then you lose your voice. You don't have it anymore. It's just like, I mean, that's when people start asking themselves like, what kind of content should I make? What kind of videos should I make? It's like, well, no one else can ask that. I mean, if you, of course, like if you are, you know, if you're a makeup tutorial person and people are like, how do you put on fake lashes? Then that's different. That's, you know, getting feedback and getting data from your viewers. But it's also like, I don't know. It's like finding a balance, which I hate saying, but.
So.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So rather than care about how many numbers, what your numbers are, you focus on your thing, and those numbers, whatever they are, big or small, being genuine is more important than being large.
Well, to me, like, quality, engagement, and followers, so like comments, to me, I would rather have like way more comments from fewer people than more views and zero comments. Because those are the people who are actually giving you feedback, they're engaging with you, they care about like stuff that's happening off camera. I mean, they're invested in you as a person, not just as someone who is creating content for their entertainment.
Okay.
And that's like,
What if we move this?
you know, really like at your level, Tom, to get there is just creating content. That's all you have to do. Like the more you create content, the faster you will get there, because there's more opportunity for someone to discover you. And then you keep a dialogue going for the new subscribers. Like if someone subscribes to you today because you did a live stream earlier, and then you release content again tomorrow, then it's like, right there, you're like, oh, you know, you become part of like, oh, I have to see what Tom's doing today.
Yeah. That's what, talk about struggles. That's been my thing, is because lately, like, making stuff has become like my number one what I want to do thing. Well, I mean, of course, outside of barring any relationship things.
Yes.
Which are kind of the very top.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm struggling with.
Yeah. But it's just time, because there's also this full-time, you know, job that I have. Ugh.
There's this thing called a job.
Yeah, which is, you know, a fantastic job that I'm lucky to have, and I get to do all this cool stuff, and I love it, but it's hard. It's hard to, there's just not enough hours in the day.
I know, but we can get there.
Yeah.
We can get there. I mean, I was there.
I mean, I'd much rather, that's why neither of us understand the concept of being bored.
Yeah.
Like, how are you
bored? This is the thing. It's like, it's the thing that I'm struggling with, and again, not gonna feel guilty about it, but like, I love being a girlfriend, and it's a total killer of like me actually creating. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not gonna lie. There are times where I'm like, okay, I really have to edit this vlog, like the lights vlog. I was like, oh my god, I so need to get this out. It's amazing. But like, if I had the choice, which happens every day, to like do a puzzle with Tom or edit, I'm gonna do a puzzle with Tom. And that's the that's not a problem, but
The struggle.
it's a struggle. It's a struggle.
But you gotta,
I admit it.
but you gotta set aside your time where, like...
No, so my thing, because it's not about time, it's just like, it's new, you know? And so I want to experience it, and I want to be in it, and I don't want to feel bad about it, but...
But I wouldn't want there to be a time where, like...
I don't ever hang out with you?
Yeah.
That's not...
I mean, there's a balance. Like the other day when I had that conference and I got to come home early.
Yeah, boom, my day's over.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, no, like you can still set a time and be like,
day is over.
Yeah, that's where it's like you need to be like, no, I'm in here till 4 o'clock, like uninterrupted or whatever time is in 4. But I think that's important. And then when you're done, then you know, like, I can do puzzles, I can sit on the couch, I can go for a walk.
Yeah, but for some reason that doesn't work with me here. Because I've done that, obviously, you know, I've done that. But, like,
Yeah.
I don't know why that doesn't work. I'm not as inspired. Like, if you were here and I was like, okay, I need 2 more hours to finish this thing, all I'm going to be thinking about instead of editing is, like, I want to finish this thing just so I can not do this. It wouldn't come out as good.
Right, because you wouldn't be passionate.
Yeah, and that's, like, I can't solve that by putting a time thing.
But what if you found a way to get into the zone where, like...
I've tried so many things. I got, like, these freaking shoes.
Oh, let me look at all the
like,
comments.
we have an office now, like...
I mean, you got this pretty baller setup happening. Not gonna lie.
Like, come on! This is, like... This is everything I've ever wanted in life.
So what are people saying? Tracy Ellison says, love you both always working together. Keep it up. I love working together.
It's the best.
And then S offered, of course, some wonderful, thoughtful feedback. She said, Heather, your channel is growing organically. I've seen some of your views skyrocket. It's better to have solid viewers than play the number game, which is what we were just talking about. I got it over there. I'll touch it up. It's fine.
Oh.
And then I said, sometimes one video at the right time will make the channel boom. Quality increases when work meets opportunity.
Okay, so you know that the few times that I've seen me really get into an editing thing is when we do it together.
Yeah.
Like when you're editing, I'm editing. I don't know why.
That's my favorite. I love making videos together, like just working on videos together.
Okay, see, so we need to do more of that.
Yeah. That helps, because then also what S said...
And we need like a rhythm. So one idea I came up with earlier, am I in frame? One idea I came up with earlier is his and her vlogs, because I really like the lights thing that we did, because I did a vlog, he did a vlog, but it was about the same thing, and you can see his perspective, you see my perspective, and it's like, I don't know, I love that.
Yeah, because they're both very different.
Yeah, it's such different styles, and like, I mean, this person here is the inspiration of my life, you know? And so, like, to be able to see your stuff that you've made about stuff that I've made, I mean, collab.
Vlogception happening.
It's like, woo, it's the best. And Tom is super supportive. Like, he would not just be painting this wall just for funsies. It's because, like, I want this. And that's my babe.
Well, then, one thing S also said was, there's nothing wrong with being a girlfriend, that's your journey. Relationships are part of the process of growth and certainly creativity.
Yep. And that's what I am embracing. I'm not going to feel bad about. But I am really excited. Here's like the one thing I'm super excited for is like 2018. I just feel like it's going to be like every year just gets better. Every single year gets better. You know, like it has its struggles. 2017 was definitely, there were some dark times where I thought it was going to be done. I wasn't going to finish. I was going to quit. Dark times, but like in the grand scheme of things, gosh, look how much I was able to do. Like my progress party, how cool was that?
Oh, that was great.
Meeting you. I mean, it's just
a boosted board.
Yeah, and like Sharespark stuff I'm really excited about. I'm just really excited, so.
There's a lot of good Sharespark stuff.
I feel like, yeah, I just needed to like prep. I needed to like learn, explore myself, kind of like, you know, figure out what I'm capable of, and then, you know, meet other people. It's a thing, when you're going from like employee to entrepreneur, there was like a huge gap for me. But now I'm excited. Because we're in business, guys! Alright, let me finish this side, and then I'm gonna go check on comments, because I see a lot of comments happening.
We're fairly cut up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this wall's looking great, by the way. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Sarah Furman says, hi from Houston. Just saying, hope the color lasts. I don't know, that I love that you're both getting along and that you have a companion.
Aww.
Yeah,
and
that's a good comment. Just so you know, I put this color, it's in one of my hallways and it's in the big bedroom of the house and it's been up for 6-7 months and it looks great. So neither of us are gonna be like clawing at the walls to like destroy it. And then S says, one day your relationship and Sharespark videos can be spliced together and made into a movie about a couple that grows together with social media. Oh, I'm gonna let you take that.
S, that's a great idea. I love it. And you know what I love about how Tom and I met is that it is through digital media, but dating apps and finding, you know, dates and relationship people, boyfriends, girlfriends through the internet and online just has such a bad rap, and rightfully so, because people have had, you know, terrible experiences like being catfished and stuff like that, and kind of just using it as a toot it and boot it situation, which no judgments or anything, but I love the fact that Tom and I were able to connect through a digital media platform / social media platform about something that we were passionate about. So it wasn't even like, you know, this guy's hot or this girl's hot or like I'm looking for, you know, I'm single and this is what I'm looking for. It's like, how would I have been able to connect with someone who, you know, has like a similar mission, similar goals, similar passion with me without that platform? And that's just like what I know we're going to end up creating and how we grow both as a couple and like as a business. I'm just so excited to see and to know that freaking like what I'm preaching, that is like, this is a direct result of like what I'm, like my whole thing.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like super excited about this.
Well, it's really cool because that's because I watched your Iceland video, which I even sorry, I'm like not in the frame. We can kneel down. I watched your Iceland video, and I watched that months before contacting you, and that was just a really helpful video. And I didn't know it was you; it was just it pops up. Then I saw the boosted board video, and that's where like your personality popped on my radar.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I like the personality that I'm seeing in this video. She's interesting. And that was that day I was going through like every boosted board video I could find, and most of them were like 10 seconds in, like exit out, like not interested. So then like I stayed with yours and watched it, and then it was from there. But I still wasn't going to I didn't comment on that video. I didn't contact you because of that. It was because that then linked to one we were talking about digital media, where suddenly I was like, oh, okay. And
what is this?
Yeah, there's something else here that I do actually want to interact with and like let her know. The same way I would want someone to know that what I'm doing mattered, I was like, she needs to know that what she's doing matters.
Yeah, and that's crazy.
Because I understand like it's different, and, you know, it's different, but I definitely understand what it's like to be proselytizing this thing that like a lot of people are just like, huh?
And that's the thing. It was the one comment that I have been waiting for, where someone wasn't like, oh, I need to be digitally literate. You know, it wasn't like, oh, I would sign up for your class, or, you know, you're right, I don't know how to use YouTube or Facebook. It was straight up like, what you're doing is
valid, purposeful and relevant.
Yes, I'm doing it too. Like, the fact that someone else was doing it too, I was just like, are you kidding?
Spots over here.
Are you kidding?
I think we're at a point here.
What?
I was thinking if you want, since most of the low spots are done,
yeah,
I can get up here and roll the top spots, and then you can interact and.
Okay, go ahead and do that. All right.
Do that stuff.
Okay, guys.
We can chat.
Let me catch up in the comments here.
What about mustard?
How's this? Okay. Actually, let me put it here so you guys can still see the wall.
I'm very glad that you relish my humor.
Okay, let's see. Sometimes one video at the right time. Please help me. Hi from Houston. Sarah, yeah, it seems both of you are go-getters, so great combo. I'm really looking forward to see that in your channel. Yep, me too. Because we've done it, we do it, but it doesn't happen as often as I would like. We just have to get to that rhythm. And then, you know, Tom, I'm really conscious of the fact that he has a full-time job that is not just a 40-hour week. It's at least a 50-hour week. So I don't want him to be like, I mean, if he just told you his biggest thing he's struggling with is managing stress, I never, ever, ever want vlogging or Sharespark to be a source of stress for him, ever. It's definitely has to be something that relieves stress.
It's such a relief and a release.
Yeah, it is right now, and I never want it to be anything else. Okay, cool. I guess we're caught up. Awesome.
No, that stuff is not, because this is, so this stuff, videos, I mean, Sharespark is a separate thing that, like, I never would have even thought anything like that would be a possibility, but,
yeah.
You know, just making my own content is something I'd wanted to do forever, but was just scared, and, like, I started dipping my toes in the water by myself, but, you know, if you go look at the videos I posted from, like, June through mid-August, there's, like, 5, 6 of them, and it's very different than, like, the rhythm that you pushed me into, and the
Well, because it was vlogging.
Yeah.
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 There's a big difference. There's you having a voice versus you being, like, Mr. Buck.
Yeah.
Which I felt like those first ones were.
Yeah, well, I mean, some of them, like the drone tutorial video, like that needed to be.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to tell people how to get an FAA license, because that was really hard for me, and I needed help that wasn't there.
Right. Yep. So, again, I know I keep shouting out Tom's channel. Go check it out. Search it, The Enthusiasm Project on YouTube. I mean, especially if you're trying to, like, whoever it was that was trying to get 300 subs, or someone who's trying to build a channel, it's great to follow Tom, because one of the most requested things that I've gotten throughout my journey of doing this, here, babe, this is ready to go.
Oh, I'm still doing that.
Oh, but it's got paint on it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Thanks.
Is people want to shadow me. They want to sit right next to me and see my process and edit with me and see how I, like, upload and do the tags and all that. Tom is the only person who's been able to get, like, that front row seat of everything I do and my entire process. And I think you'll definitely be able to see a growth in his channel And like, not to say that it's gonna go faster, but just like, I wish that I could have gone to myself a year ago and been like, look, what you're feeling right now, totally valid. Here's how I worked through it. You can keep going, go to the next level, make the next video kind of thing. So, yeah, go check it out.
And the stakes are different too, so that's
oh yeah, that's another thing.
To me, that's an interesting thing, because your channel is your livelihood in a lot of ways. I mean, in very real ways. Or it's a massive part of it, whereas mine is just funsies.
Yeah.
And so that's different, but that doesn't mean, that's like James Lee, who does all the mukbangs.
Yeah.
Because his is just for funsies too, but wow, he takes that seriously, and like, they don't mess around. They don't, just because it's for fun doesn't mean that they like waste their efforts. Half butt it. They whole butt it.
They whole butt it for sure.
And that's important. That's important to do, even when something is just for fun.
Yep, you gotta give it your all. Oh, and one of the cool things that Tom and I are going to try is doing a podcast. So definitely go check that out if you have Anchor. Anchor is an app. But if you don't have Anchor, you can subscribe to the Sharespark Media podcast on iTunes or Google Play. Go check it out. There's already some stuff on there from Sharespark TV, but we're gonna play around with that stuff too. Definitely.
Yeah, I've always wanted a podcast.
Yeah, I think we have really nice voices. Well, I love yours, and people say they love mine.
I love your voice.
I know, I'm serious. Like,
I know.
We're like, you're gonna be a radio host.
Alright.
How are we doing?
I'm good. I might need to touch up some edges, and then it's just rolling in those main parts, and we're done.
See? Isn't that fun?
Touching up the old paint. But we gotta wait till this dries.
Oh, there's a heart here. I wonder who put that there.
The ghost.
The heart ghost?
The
love ghost?
The ghost. Yeah.
So Tom's at 74 subscribers.
Yeah.
Help him get to 100.
But only if you like it.
Yeah, don't do it because you just because I say.
Yeah.
Go actually check his stuff out. I make a lot of guest appearances.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. I would watch my videos, but...
I watch your videos, shoot.
That doesn't mean... I don't want people to just subscribe for the numbers. I don't do sub for sub stuff.
Yeah, it's not that. It's like, well, if people...
I just want people to know that it's there.
Exactly.
And you check it out.
No one can subscribe if they don't know it's there, babe. So.
Right. And I'm not great at self-promotion, so...
I got you. I'm real good at it.
Yeah, you're helping me with it. Which has been important.
Boom. Alright. Cool. Almost done.
This is gonna look nice. Ugh. Yeah.
Okay, you want to do all the roly parts?
I gotcha. Go talk to your peeps.
Alright, let me catch up with the peeps here. Let's see, S. What kind of paint is that? Does it smell? Does it dry fast?
This is Bear Marquee. Doesn't really smell at all. It's one of the little pricier ones. I think it's like $40 for a gallon at Home Depot. But it's primer and paint all in one. So you really don't need... You kind of just do one coat and then just go through and just fill in like the texture spots that didn't go. And it lasts really well. It cleans really well. It touches up really well.
It's great.
Big fan.
Yeah. How did the turkey trot go? We did end up doing the turkey trot because...
We did our own turkey trot.
We did our own turkey trot. We didn't end up doing the turkey trot because it was $40 and...
When we woke up like an hour before we had to be trotting.
The thing with being a girlfriend is that it's an unexpected expense I wasn't really planning for. So we got a budge for stuff. But we did our own turkey trot because because we just ran 3 miles later that day after Thanksgiving dinner.
And before pie.
And before pie, yeah. So.
Because we wanted pie, but there was no room for pie.
We had to make room because there's just been a lot of eating. It's been nuts. Like that. As to say, watching someone paint. Obviously, I have a life. Hey, it's fun. I hope. I would watch someone paint.
I mean, but okay, right there.
Right.
There's a perfect example of. I watch James eat.
Yeah.
I don't care about that, but I love James and Mark, and I love what they talk about. I love the way they present it. I love what they're doing. I love seeing them grow.
I mean, that's like, seriously, for the people who watch, like, Kim Kardashian, or, like, the Kardashians, you know? Like, to me, that's, like... Okay, to be fair, I've never watched an episode of the Kardashians, but I'm inclined to believe that they are not inspiring people to discover, like... you know, what they're passionate about. So, to me, I'd rather watch people who are passionate about something and are fun and good, positive people, spreading good, positive vibes, even if we're just painting or even if someone is just eating versus like, oh, like, okay, I saw a 10-minute clip of the Kardashians one time, and it was Kim's dog it was like a new dog, and it had taken a poo all over the hallway, and Kim walked by, saw it, was like, ew, gross, and walked away, and had someone else clean it up.
That is not how you do things in your life.
You know, and like, it's like, okay, of course it's gross, but that's your dog, and like, you knew that was gonna come with the territory of being a pet owner, and like, I can't. I was like, this is exactly why I don't watch the show.
Right.
I can't.
This is funny though, because what I was just thinking of with that, when I was sort of a latecomer to Casey's channel, Casey Neistat's YouTube channel, because he had already finished his daily vlogs at that point. The first video I saw was in his studio as it's currently set up, and it looks a certain way. And then I went back and started, and I was like, his studio looks totally different. Like, the red boxes are somewhere else, like it didn't look as neat, and it was so interesting. And I specifically sought out episodes where he was like
working
remodeling, rearranging, setting up things, because it was really cool to see, like, that was when he did that wall, and that's when he put the thing over there, and then you see it, you know, you kind of like see I don't know why it was interesting. It's just some guy's
it's very cool
stuff, but I was so interested in how other people are doing stuff, how they're figuring out the way that works for them.
I love that too.
It's the same thing with because I like cameras and stuff, looking at like camera
what people use,
well, like camera bag things, because everything is so different. Like what people take with them and work on and use to do the exact same stuff, or
people liked my like what I had for VidCon.
Yeah it's so interesting.
What I packed for Iceland.
Yeah
S asked a very interesting question. Have you gained relationship weight? 100% I have.
I lost some at the beginning. I think because I was like so high, like, well,
I gained, can you tell? I mean, I only gained like 5 pounds. That's a lot.
You look great all the time. I don't notice it. You're in like crazy shape.
No.
You got those Michelle Obama arms.
Yeah, teacher arms.
You do not have teacher arms. I think any weight that I've gained has been Thanksgiving weight, but it's not bad. I was pleasantly surprised after coming back yesterday and stepping on the scale. It's not where I want to be.
I mean, you're like super skinny though.
But I'm just
like, not in a bad way, but just so you know, you can afford some. Ow. Oh, you okay, babe?
I'd rather gain lean muscle than fat, though.
I'm really enjoying this view right now.
Are you?
Yes. Oh goodness. But I do learn about the oh wait, I'm just kidding about watching you paint. I watch Granny Karma's mukbang videos. I watch people do a lot of things. But I do learn about the creativity process from whatever you two do. See, how cool is that?
Yeah.
I learned about creativity process through watching us.
Yeah, well, this is interesting, the reasons that we need to have this wall painted.
Yeah.
are, you know, it's not, I wouldn't wanted to paint it gray anyway, just for a pretty thing.
Yeah, you would never have done this.
But that was,
So
yeah. But, yeah, there's a specific need, because we could just not even think about it and just go with whatever the room looks like, but that's not the same. And you should talk about, too, sorry, this is super interesting to me, why you, because we were talking about, do you want a couch, do you want chairs, do you want a desk? And you had very specific reasons for not wanting a desk, not wanting a table.
yeah, okay, so that's another thing. We were trying to imagine what the set is going to look like. And because this is going to be a multifunctional set for both my channel, Tom's channel, and Sharespark Media, I was originally thinking, like, because we have this set, the Sharespark TV set, that was what we were going to use for all Sharespark stuff. And then I was thinking what I don't have is the replacement for my bed, where I used to do all my vlogs and the commentary and stuff. I don't have that here. And I really liked, you know, sitting on my bed and just being in my room, and I felt like that very casual, friendly, comfortable vibe really set the tone in my vlogs. And I was like, I was kind of doing it as guest room for a little bit, but it's just not me. It's blue, you know, like it's like blue from head to toe, and it's just not. I just didn't feel like it matched, so I wanted to recreate that here. But then, you know, before I did anything, I was like, I need to factor in the fact that obviously Tom's gonna use it too, and we want to do stuff for Sharespark. So then I was like, okay, do we get a desk with like stools in the back, and then that way we could talk about, like, if he needed to show me something or I needed to show him something, we do like hands-on things and like set things on desks. But then I was like, well, we already have the desk at the Sharespark TV set, so I wanted to just keep it casual and do kind of like obviously it wouldn't be a bed, but that's why I ended up getting the couch, because I wanted to create that like very friendly, personable vibe. Yeah. And then it's a 2-person love seat, so that if Tom joins me or if we have a guest or whatever, it could work. I think we can change, like, there's enough things that we can customize and change to make it so that it fits for either of the channels. So yeah.
I have my own separate space too that I mostly
yeah,
use.
Tom has like his music room, which he uses for his vlog, so there's not like a giant purple couch, but yeah.
I just thought that was so interesting when you explained why, because when you watch your vlogs, your older ones where you're in Long Beach all the time, it just sort of seems like, well, that's where she needed to record, just set up, and it kind of, I guess, was, but
yeah.
But you have
I have
a living room and a dining room and an
yeah.
office, like you have all these options, so the reasons why you chose the bed, I thought was super interesting.
Yep.
And we're talking about the creative process.
Rex the Gamer says hi.
Hi.
Hi, Rex the Gamer.
I'm like low-key but wanting to become a gamer.
Really?
Because I've missed out on all the great, like, but I mean, geez, if I feel like I don't have time right now, if I get into gaming, like, see you later.
Oh, for sure. Like, I have to resist World of Warcraft every day, so. Totally. Trying to be productive here, babe.
No, I got it. I'm
Trying to see if there's any things.
That's good. I didn't get any more roller pads. I thought I had more. I only have one.
Okay.
It's just this little spot up here, and then we're good to go. We are all done almost. Which is cool. What time is it?
I have no idea. I'll check. Hold on.
I'm curious. I'll run this.
I mean, this would have been way faster if we did live stream.
But I mean, even still though, I can't see the time.
Here we go.
Because we started at like 11:40.
It is 1:30.
So it hasn't even been 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're almost done.
By myself, this would have been a 4-hour job easily.
And not as fun.
And no live streaming, and definitely not as fun.
So there you go.
And this is gonna feel good that this is done.
Yes.
I know this was stressing you out.
I know. I was like, oh, you're gonna make me wait.
Well, I just didn't wanna.
But I don't want to stress out the darling. It's fine. It's fine. I will wait my turn.
I mean, it was gonna get done this week.
I know, but I was like,
sure.
you want to do this after work?
I know.
Like, you're already tired.
Can you see that thing up there? I did a crummy job right here. There we go. Here you go.
Got it.
I got some shelves to put up here.
Yes. See,
Real excited to see
like,
those lights.
we need the paint to dry. And then I was like, the couch is gonna come, and like, we're not gonna have a wall.
Yeah. We need a rug though.
We do need a rug, but that's fine.
The rug is funny because
the rug's not gonna be in it, so it's fine.
the rug will be in it though. That's the thing. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Actually, I switched off with you.
Yeah.
No. Everybody laughed at me when I built the studio that's now the Sharespark studio, because the very first thing I did was put in the floor. And everyone was like, oh, friggin' good use of your time and money to put in a floor on a TV studio. No one's gonna see the floor. And I was like, false. Use the floor all the time.
Well, I don't in my bedroom. Like, you know.
In your bedroom you don't, but you have the option to. And
Yeah.
It does make a difference when it looks really, like,
Yes.
it makes a huge difference. We never used the floor either before, but now that we can, it gives.
You do.
There's so much more opportunity there. So why not build in that versatility?
That's my babe. Building in versatility, you know. Alright guys, what else is going on? Ooh, that's a bad lighting angle.
I feel like
What's up?
we definitely need to keep this stream going until this wall's finished, because we're so close.
Okay. Oh! Sorry, babe.
What happened?
We're good. I thought I got a paint on your phone. How's that looking?
It looks better in person, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it's got this glare because of the
window.
light, but...
Yeah, we do not have any fancy studio lights happening right now. We just...
Oh, man!
Shoot! Okay, here. Dun 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 dun.
We're good, we're good.
That's right.
Well, because you're going to touch it up anyway.
Alright.
Sorry, I shouldn't have put it there, but...
Oh, it's fine.
Here, let me move it.
Wait, what happened? Oh, did I get bent?
Hmm?
Oh, this thing just got like bent or something. I don't understand quite. Oh, it got bent down. There we go. Good as new.
Your thumb is sticking up.
It's fine.
Alright. There, we're in business.
Crisis averted.
Yeah.
Okay. We can just wrap up this thing. I didn't know what happened. I thought I was gonna die.
No, you got real scared there.
It happens. I got scared last night, just falling. We both fell asleep on the couch.
He's a little
I'm a little skittish.
yeah, he's skittish. Just a little.
We fell asleep on the couch, and then like woke up, and
he looked at me like I was Freddy Krueger.
Well, you woke up first, and then I woke up and I saw you and like freaked out.
He gets like this, and I just sit there and I'm like, "What's up?"
Yeah, you handled it well. You handle my quirks very well.
I do, I really do. I think, and it's so sad because I think his quirks are so cute, but half the time he's like either in a panic or like super anxious or like super scared, and I'm just like sitting here like, oh my god, he's so adorable. Sorry, darling.
It's fine.
Want the paint?
What's that? Yeah, I think if I do one more, this will be it. There we go.
How much paint did we use for a wall?
That thing was pretty full.
So like a quarter.
Yeah, so we could have easily done
A whole room.
close. So a whole room. This size. I think I'm good. I don't think I need the paint anymore.
Let's see. S. Hubby looks. You're watching someone paint a wall. Me. Yeah, he laughs. I've got earplugs on. He has a TV on. Timothy Wong. You need more paint. Sounds dry. Nice cut line on the wall to ceiling.
So we'll show that. We'll show the big reveal of that when we're ready. But I use a drier roller so I don't get globs and goops and things.
There you go.
So that is an intentional.
It's an intentional. But thanks, Timothy Wong, for the input.
Yeah, it does sound very dry though.
All right, here's progress. See, I got a vlog too. You guys see that?
Multitasking.
Got a vlog. Boom.
You're like, I'm not being productive as I'm painting my studio and vlogging and live streaming. I just create more.
I know. I don't know. It's just too fun, so it doesn't feel like, you know.
That is something that I am definitely struggling with, or would struggle with in your thing, where it's like, it's fun, but it's productive.
It's fun, but it's work.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Yeah. Timothy says, exactly.
I have a lot of, sometimes I have jealousy of you, because even when you're like, I gotta do this thing today and that thing today, and it's kind of the more tedious parts of your job, you know, like the nuts and bolts. Sometimes I'm like, oh, that's so cool that like, so you get to do.
Wait, explain.
I'm jealous.
What do you mean you're jealous?
Of you, because like.
Oh my god, you have to explain this right now. What is he saying?
I'm jealous of how in control of your time and your days you get to be.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. Like.
Oh yeah, it's very stressful.
I don't envy the stress that you have, but.
But I don't have to put in like a time off request for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like,
today's not the last day of your break, but it's also like, well, when is your break and when is your work?
Yeah, like I've been working throughout the week.
Yeah, so I mean that.
But it's fun. I love it. Timothy said something about painting again. Let's see. Timothy says, I hear you, especially in limited space areas. Looking good.
Yeah, it's really hard in limited areas. This is a fairly decent sized room though. But...
Okay, S says, what if Tom puts this a video on his channel that says how to paint a gray wall fast, dries fast, and no smells?
That is a good idea.
It is a good idea. Well, we were live streaming on his channel.
We did.
To begin with. And then it was kind of quiet over there. And we were like, let's just crunch this out. And I was like, well, if you went live, I'm going live. And so here we are now.
But see, that was good because, to be fair, to my credit, you were working and I was taping up the wall, and then I was like, wait, don't you want to film this?
Yeah, I would not have thought of it at all. See, and that's the problem. That's what I feel like. I just get caught up in like relationship.
Well, you were looking at, you were doing work. You weren't doing relationship stuff.
Yeah. S says, oh, Timothy is saying, what kind of finish is that? Flat?
Yes.
Satin eggshell.
This is flat. It looks a little shiny because it's fresh, and it's directly under the light. But once it dries,
we have this light right here, so that's kind of creating a
the
glare
ceiling
on the
light.
on the white on the wet paint.
If you dimmed it down, you'd see more of the natural.
And then that's from the window, but see, like that's what it looks like. S is saying, why not put this video on both channels? I have a very good answer to that, I believe. What's your answer?
Put with the live stream video?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we already did my live stream video, which I'm fine with, but I don't know. I mean, I like you have a good answer, so what's your good answer? I have like a feeling that's not an answer yet.
Because if you start doing that with one video, you can start doing that with all of them. And then people who are subscribed to one will be like, well, I'm already subscribed to Heather. I'm already subscribed to Tom. Why bother watching the other one?
I like the distinctness between the channels.
So, like, if you watch the live stream that we started with on Tom's channel, it's different because Tom is the one who's, like,
I was showing how, like,
leading the...
set everything up.
Yeah, he's the one who's... Like, here I'm standing here talking to you guys, like, it was flipped. So, it's like you really get it from his perspective. Timothy is saying, looks like a 2-coat color, LOL, still wet, gotcha.
Yeah.
I used to paint professionally, I absolutely loved it. It's very soothing.
It is very soothing.
Yes, it's therapeutic, as Tom was saying earlier. But
Yeah, well, and you feel good because it's like sometimes when you do stuff, it's hard to see your results. Painting is something where like when you're done with it, you're like, boom.
You were like seriously preaching to the choir.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great with this because it's like, what did I spend 3 hours today doing? Oh.
Concrete results. That's what I like. I like building and making stuff because you see it.
It's very like, it feels very victorious.
Yeah.
I feel very accomplished.
Exactly. This looks nice.
This looks great.
A few spots to touch up when it's dry.
How long
Otherwise,
does this take to dry?
it's pretty quick. Because again, since I was using a drier brush, it doesn't
Here.
take really dry.
There's
Some not
painted
complete
stuff.
areas.
Babe, or is that wet?
Yeah, there's wet over there. Oh, there's a spot. Got it.
What's Tom doing?
Just trying to get this spot.
Okay. S says gray is neutral and it doesn't show dirt in the home. I love it. Timothy says that's absolutely so true. You can see your production.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you're exhausted at the end of the day, you really know why.
Yeah.
There's been so many days that I have this problem. I don't know if you do. I definitely have it as an employee where there's a lot of stuff I do in my job that I have to do. And, you know, part of it is stuff that needs to get done no matter what. But there are days when it's like, I was so busy today and I have no idea what I did.
Oh, I have that all the time.
Okay.
Welcome to
that's just a
ADHD.
universal thing then. Well, I mean, there's the ADHD part, but there's also the part where it's like, I did a bunch of paperwork that I, like, was it necessary? Was, like, this meeting necessary? Was the,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, I probably would have used my time differently if I were.
You guys are awesome. Really happy for you both. Thank you, Timothy.
Thanks, Tim.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
We got this.
Boom.
Oh, I love it.
Okay. So, were you saying that we needed to be on here until...
Well, now it's, I mean, the wall's done. We could,
Yeah,
if you want to wait till it's dry and, like, we take off some paint or whatever, we could.
No, we're going to end it. All right, guys. So, we're going to end it because I'm making a vlog out of this. So, I'd rather have done the vlog. So, if you want to see the finished thing, stay tuned for the vlog.
Yeah.
Tom, thank you. This is great. Thanks
Just
for being on
good.
the channel, too.
Anytime.
All right, come over here. We got to say bye. Bye, everyone. Thanks
Bye.
for tuning in. Are you going to go live later, or are you
I
done?
mean, I think I'm probably done for today.
Okay. Well, anyway,
Check out the Enthusiasm Project. Just
check out the
it's
enthusiasm.
things I'm
Project.
enthusiastic about.
Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Boom, boom. How do we end? Here we go.